Yeah, but why didn't you guys call me to let me know that that's the case? How do you think I'm going to find out that there's something wrong with my account? No, you should have called me. I'm your client. I am right. I'm the client. I am right. What? My name is not Karen. My name is Wilbur. What are you talking about? No. Let me talk to your manager. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So as I promised you in this video here that I was going to show you how to avoid going through these situations that I went through. So let's get right into it. So welcome back, you guys. Thank you so much again. I'm so grateful for all of you that take out of your time, your busy time, to watch my videos. If the information that I'm providing you is of value to you, please consider subscribing to our channel. Also, leave a like and a comment, and that will help us a lot with the algorithm. So what I was talking about in my last video is for you to avoid going through this thing that I went through, which was very unsavory. And actually at the time that it happened to me, I mean, if something like this happened to me during the day or you know, at a time that I'm not going home and it's late and I'm with my kid, it would have been okay. But then I was tired, I wasn't with my son, he was in the back seat, and it was just very uncomfortable. If you remember in my last video here, I talked about how to keep track of all of your net 30s, all of your business credit accounts, so you keep track of all of them and you don't miss a payment. I mean, it is just a simple method just to keep track of all of your net 30s. You have them listed in a Google Sheet, you have the dates, when you order and everything else. I mean, I'm not gonna go through all the the details. I already talked about that in my previous video. So actually what happened to me is I went to put gas on my car and I was trying to pay with one of my fleet cars, specifically with my ExxonMobil card, this baby right here. And as I tried to pay with my card, the card was not working. So I tried to log in the app to see what was going on and why the card was not being accepted. I could not even log into my account. It was pretty strange to me, and I was a little desperate because I did not have enough gas to get home, so I actually needed to put in some gas. After 30 minutes trying to have my transaction go through, I gave up and I paid with a regular card. At that moment, I thought about calling customer service, but as I told you before, it was late and I did not think that there was anybody already in the office. So I chalked it up to a loss. I paid with my debit card, I put some gas in my car, and I just took my ride home with my son. And to make matters worse, I think it was a Friday or a Saturday, so I could not call to customer service next day because the office was closed. Next day at that point, I realized that I was locked out of my account. I couldn't even reset my password. So no matter what I did, I was not able to enter my account. I had to wait for Monday for me to call customer service, and when I had them on the phone, they said that the bank account that was entered in my fleet account was invalid and the charges were coming out as insufficient funds. At that point, I told the customer service rep that that is impossible because the account has plenty of funds to go through with the transactions that I was trying to make. So she said that that usually happens when the account number is entered with the wrong account number. It made sense to me at the point because I knew that, it was not insufficient funds because I did have cash in that account. So what I did, I deleted all the account numbers attached to that fleet account, and I re-enter my business checking account number. But then the customer rep told me that I will have to wait, make the payment, and wait 10 days after the payment was done, which is the amount of time that it takes for ExxonMobil to make sure that the money is actually in the account and they can process the charge. So at this point I paid, and I have to wait almost 2 weeks in order for me to start using the card again. The moral of the story for you is make sure that all the information that you enter in your net 30 accounts and your fleet cards and everything else, credit cards, from where the payments are going to be withdrawn automatically, make sure that they are all entered correctly. That was completely my mistake, and I have to take responsibility for that mistake. But imagine, it's not something that you want to do, and it's just the wrong way to find out about that. Now, one of the things that really upset me a little bit is the fact that they did not call me to let me know the account number was incorrect. They did not let me know that something was wrong with my account, so they decided to suspend my account, period. I mean, I have a lot of net 30 accounts, and what they do is that they give you a courtesy call to let you know, hey, Mr. Caminero, you know, there's some problem with your account. What's going on? Let's take care of that. But with WEX, that was not the case. They decided just to suspend my account, lock me out of the account so I could do anything. So I could not log into my account. I cannot use the card. I could not do anything but to call them up. I think that ultimately that was their strategy, for me to call them and let them know or ask what was going on. Again, I don't think that's the best customer service from WEX. I mean, they decided to just cut your account dry. But in any case, that's my personal opinion. Again, that was a mistake on my part. I have to really assume responsibility for that mistake. It's not their fault. But what I'm saying is that as a customer, you will expect them to let you know that something is wrong with your account and not them just cutting you off completely. So I promised you guys that I was going to make this video just for you to avoid the same happening to you, because it's an uncomfortable situation. Imagine you being out and about at night with your family. You just, stop at a gas pump to put some gas, and then you realize that you cannot use your account. Again, had that happen at a different time during the day, probably a weekday in the perfect world, but it didn't happen like that. All right, guys, that's everything for today. That's the video. That's it. Short and sweet. I just thought that I should record this video to put it out for you so you can avoid going through the same situation that I went through. If you have any questions, please post them down below. Now, let me know in the comments, do you think they should have acted differently? Do you think that they should have given me a call as a customer, as a client, to let me know that something was wrong with my account? Or do you think that it was okay for them just to lock me out of my account so I can take action, call them back, and actually fix the issue? What do you think? Let me know. What are your thoughts about this situation? Comment down below. Don't forget again to like, comment, and subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Salir esa